Greetings and welcome back. I'm Katherine of Sky, and I wanted to update you a little bit about what is happening with my brain. You probably noticed that I was posting quite consistently for a while, and then I just sort of stopped this past week. What's happened is that I knew that this brain experiment would not be like for the long term. I knew it was not sustainable. And I knew inevitably that it would crash, and it crashed hard this past week. I kind of alluded to that in one of my posts on my Refreshingly Swedish channel, but I didn't feel the full backlash until just recently. And it just is really bad to the point where I was waking up in my bed after a normal sleep, no nightmare, nothing, and I just was short of breath. Like I couldn't breathe. And that's basically the brain fatigue, creating sort of like fog between the parts of the brain that communicate with each other, and preventing those signals from working. Being short of breath when you haven't run a marathon is kind of scary. And don't worry, it's not another health problem. I've been checked. My heart's been checked. Everything is fine with me, other than the brain fatigue. And it's not great. So I had to say, okay, hold on a second. Let's just take a tiny step back here. And I've been resting, like completely resting for a few days now. And it's definitely helped. I had like 2 short of breath full days, which was really scary. And then the day after that, I think it was the second day that I just totally rested. And so it's been better. So I think that I need to create a more sustainable kind of schedule for myself. What I'm planning on doing is do like a clump of recording. Mathias says, well, why don't you just do 1 recording a day? And I think the way my brain works is that if I do something in a day and I just do more and more and more, it doesn't it's not as bad as doing 1 every day. I think 1 every day is worse than doing several on 1 day and then resting for the next couple of days. So what that's going to look like for you is that we probably won't have Factorio every day. It may be once every 2 or 3 days, something like that. I do want to mix in some brand new games because there are some awesome games coming out that are really fun, and I've been practicing some of them. And for me, that's quite relaxing to play them without recording. Recording is very, very taxing on the brain, because I have to do many, many things at once. And it's a hard job. It's a skill, definitely. It's not an easy thing to do. So that's what I'm planning on doing. And I just want to let you know that I am still here. I'm still fighting. I'm still trying to get through this. And I also want to let you know that this experiment that I've been doing, this really brain workouts, as one of our wonderful community members says, it has actually yielded seemingly permanent results. So before, I was doing a little bit of work, then rest for 14 days because of how horrible the brain fatigue is. And that really didn't do much for me. Even though I was walking outside every day, I was trying to get my leg used to walking. But then if there were a couple of days, like in the summer, I didn't want to go out very often because it's just too darn hot. And my leg I would start limping again. But since I've been doing the brain workouts, causing myself severe brain fatigue all the time, my leg is better. Like I haven't limped in like 2 or 3 weeks. It's pretty good. It's awesome. So I think it's sort of like cleared up some of those. You can think of it in 2 ways. So the way of like logic would be, yes, you have created more connections to go along the pathways better. But what, to me, it feels like, I've cleared the fog of war from that area. And then so the nerve signals can pass along that path more easily. It doesn't matter how you think about it, but that's, what I'm thinking is like, because people are very familiar with the term brain fog. And brain fatigue is not quite brain fog. It's a different thing, but it is kind of like having fog that where the nerve signals can't pass through it. So anyway, so that's my new plan, is to like do some like intensive work sessions and then rest for like however long I need to rest, and kind of distribute the content, every other day or something like that. We probably won't be having like 2 episodes a day. I was so happy with that because I got to do both Factorio and some new games, which is really exciting for me because I love doing just, I don't know, playing stuff, showing my joy to you and hopefully getting you into these new games and see if you like them too. I've just been practicing some awesome, fun games, which I'm going to try to record for you. But yeah, a lot of people keep telling me, you need to take it easy, And yeah, it kind of caught up with me. So I am going to have to take it easy in some ways. And so this is my new plan, and it might change in the future, but I just wanted to keep you updated and also just thank you for sticking by me. And I'm so glad that you enjoy my content. I love making it for you. I'm having such a great time, and getting back to Factorio has been really lovely as well. I really love Factorio. I hope I've made your day refreshingly Swedish. So take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and by the way, Emma says hi. You're my little snuggle bun, aren't you? Yes. Came up to me and is purring. Yeah. Where you wanna go? Where you wanna go, my sweetie?
Ama evet, Arap profesyonu olarak